All right, so we got an update from rapper Casanova 2 times. He put this video up of himself. Looked like he was in a workout yard, but that's cool or whatever. But I want to focus on what he just said, right? I got a little, something to say about it real quick. I lost everything and everyone, but I didn't lose myself. Health is wealth. I hope that don't go over your head. He can talk about the muscles we still got, and let this be a reminder, right? Um, to the young kids and even the old guys that didn't get it together. Now, again, I'm never gonna be the guy to tell you how to protect yourself or how to get your bread, but let this be a reminder because even Casanova now, right, regrets all the stuff that he did and all the stuff that he said and his actions that he made because he was a guy who made it, right, who was on his way up, who was ascending, but just could not seem to leave that lifestyle alone, and his feds swooped in on him, right? And another aspect, and we could talk to Blue in the face about that, right? See, the youngsters know, bruh. They know, but they're so numb to it that it don't really hit you until it hits you. Like we have talked to people who got sentenced, life sentence, double life sentences, 50 years, and it don't really hit you until it hits you. It might not even hit you at sentencing. It might not hit you when the cell door closes, but at some time it's going to hit you like a ton of bricks, and you're going to have to realize that you're going to have to do 15, 20, even life in a cold jail cell. And like Casanova's alluding to, he lost everything and everyone. Nobody going to be there for you, right? For a minute, they'll ride, they'll ride, but it's going to come a cold reality that you realize that people are going to go on with their lives, bro. They're not going to want to do this bid with you. You may have a down female that might ride for a little bit, but she's going to be doing her thing. She ain't going to be waiting for you. Her girls and stuff go out or whatnot. She start getting lonely, and that guy at the job or that guy at the gym start whispering her sweet nothings, complimenting her. It's over. Them homies that you thought was your homies, right? 100 grand from the sandbox. You'd be lucky if they even put money in your books, man. So that's the cold reality that these children and young adults need to understand, right? Like I get it, you gotta do what you gotta do. But if you are transition out, when you look at people in the industry and rappers that come from projects and they moved on and they flipped the drug money or the scam money, into empires, it was just a means. And I always tell people a lot of the skills, the street pharmacists and whatnot, and the scammers and all that, the boosters, a lot of those things that you doing are transferable into business. Because all you're doing is running a business. It's illegitimate. It's illegal in the eyes of the government, but you're still running a business, right? And everything. You have to market the product. You have to sell the product. You keep an inventory, of the product. Some people, when they get new products, they'll send alerts out to people. Yo, we got variety of this and variety of that. You have to hold on to the money and do your re-up. You have to keep an accounting of the money. And first, that trumps everything. You gotta have a plan. What's the plan? All right, this is what we're gonna do. Boom, 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 boom. When I get this, I'm gonna get this. And just like business, you gotta flip. You gotta hustle. You gotta grind. You gotta outwork the next guy that might be up at 6 in the morning. I'm get up at 4, 3 in the morning, right? So if you're able to successfully transfer those skills, you can escape this whole prison industrial complex. Cause now you in there working for 39 cents a day or whatever it is. Crazy, right? Now you in there fighting over phones. Now you in there fighting over cookies, right? What people value in there is sad. Now you're in there with monsters that's looking to steal a pack of sugar from you or whatever. I mean, this is just the mentality. Once you get into these prisons, you got to worry about somebody trying to kill you, this, that, and the third, and it's crazy. So let this be a reality check. Like, damn, this is what's on the other side of this shit, right? This is not even on the other side. This is your eventuality, right? This is going to happen. You probably got like an 80% chance of going to prison when you hustling and shit and doing illegal things, right? And I get it. Trust me, I get it. I get it. Some people are victim of circumstance, but we're in an information age. You can study, you can learn. Here's my last thing. Here's what I tell people who looking, because I've always had businesses and I always knew, dope boys and shit. And they always were like, yo, I need a job for the books. And my probation officer, and I always would hook brothers up. And they would always ask me how you do this and how you do that. I would say, look, man, the one thing, right? Whatever your passion is, what are you passionate about? Do you like singing? Maybe you like cutting lawns. Maybe you like washing cars. I don't know. Whatever you're passionate about, find a whatever you're passionate about, meaning you get up and you do it for free because you just love it. Find a way to get paid doing it and crush it. Whatever it may be. Find a way. If you like cutting lawns, get a lawnmower. If you got a whip, get a lawnmower, get a weed whacker, get an edger, get some business cards. You ain't gotta buy this shit. You can buy this shit used for somebody, right? Get some business cards. And here's where the marketing comes into place, right? You knock on the door, you start off with no clients. You say, look, ma'am, sir, I'm starting my new business. What I want to do is I'm gonna cut your lawn for free today, right? And if you like it, I would love to come back again. Boom, and you do it, then you knock on the door and say, and they most likely they'll give you something, and you say, look, man, I hope you like it. We can either set up an appointment for the next time, and I'll keep coming bi-weekly or weekly, whatever you want me to do. Boom, 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 boom. Go to the next house, and then the neighbors will start seeing it, and that's how you build a business. You could do that with a lot of. That's just an example. I've seen a guy who cuts my grass and my lawn go from him and his wife working to 4 or 5 trucks, 15-man team in a matter of 7, 8 years. So there's no excuse at the end of the day, man. So this is my inspiration. This is, I'm around business people all the time. I am a business person. I learn by watching other business people, whether it be in their establishment, talking to them, and that's who's in my circle. And that's another thing. Who you around every day, right, is going to determine a lot, right? Who you're socializing with, who you're sitting up under, who you're fraternizing with, who you sharing information with is going to, or determine, a lot. If you're hanging out with nobodies, drug boys, scammers, you're eventually going to succumb to that. Hang around what you want to be. And hopefully, if one person got the message tonight, I'm happy for it, right? I ain't preaching, I'm just teaching. A little motivation for y'all. I'm out of here, man. Peace.